Hey everybody, Doug here. Welcome back to yet another board game channel and yet another turn of Sentinels of the Multiverse as we do battle with OblivAeon, trying to save all of reality from being wiped out. Before we get to things, a few notes, a couple of little ones and one big one. First of all, I wasn't able to determine definitively whether or not the mission cards count as a card that a hero can destroy if you need to destroy a card. It looks like not, because all the results, all the rewards and everything are often, the rules refer to those being destroyed specifically without mentioning missions or objectives. So I don't think that counts, and I'm not going to get rid of it. Second little thing, I remember last turn I pointed out that villains who have the same nemesis icon do extra damage to each other as well. I missed that one time in the turn before, thanks to viewer Base Flash, or Bass Flash, however you pronounce base there. I did miss it once when OblivAeon did some damage to Sanction. Should have done one extra. I'm not going to worry about taking that away though, because there was some healing done to the villains last turn, and I'm not sure if it would have actually stuck. And it's only 1 point, so I'm not going to worry about it. The big one. And I didn't put a note in the video, but I did in the video description. Right. Omnitron X holding on to Summon the Colosseum. I completely zoned and didn't realize that whenever a hero target, doesn't matter, it didn't have to be Omnitron X himself doing it, just any hero target in the zone, which would have included, well, Arataki, not that she does damage, but also included Stuntman because they were nearby. So I went back and looked over the episode and figured out that we have got this already. I could have flipped this at the end of the last villain turn. We'll go over it. During Omnitron X's turn, Stuntman managed to do 4 damage to OblivAeon, and that's one of the things to do when a hero deals 4 or more damage at once to one target. Then a whole bunch happened during the villain's turn. Stuntman did damage to, well, everything with his hidden mine. Yeah, even if that first part where it only did 1, it was increased to 2 a couple of times, again because of Nemesis icons. However, it dealt each non-hero target 3 fire damage, so that definitely qualified for the first one. Whenever a hero target deals 2 or more damage to multiple targets in a single turn, that's 2. Then he destroyed the Death Ray with that. Destroys a target, that's 3. And again, during all of that, he did 4 damage to Sanction and 4 damage to OblivAeon during it all. So whenever they do 4 or more damage, so that's another 2, bringing us up to the 5 tokens. So yeah, we got this. So we're going to flip it over, and this will go into Omnitron's play area. What do we get? Right, we were trying to get Kargra Warfang to help us out. Bloodsworn Exhibition. Oh yeah, and it's a quote from her. Another splendid battle. Are we recording this? We should be recording this. Great promo. Yeah, she runs the Colosseum and just likes to get people to fight each other. Reward, ongoing, power. Destroy. Wow. destroy up to 6 targets with 7 or fewer HP each. Then we put this card on top of a hero deck in either battle zone. So we can hand it off to any other character after. Okay, so if we can get some things knocked down to 7 or less, just sweep in and wipe them out. Well, I'm glad we managed to get that. That's pretty damn good. It's great when you can get the villains on your side. Okay, that's everything that needed to be fixed. Hopefully I didn't make any other glaring errors in the last episode, as I only put it up like an hour and a half ago, and I'm already filming, so if there was anything, we're going to miss it. Alright, done all of that, now into the game, and as always, we need to start with OblivAeon. Okay, start of OblivAeon's turn. Well, the inevitable destruction card. It's not quite a 12 yet, but it's getting there, so we don't have to destroy an environment. However, we do also have to move the counter down to 4. Yuck. Then, next up, we'll play a card, Global Devastation, 1 shot, and we have a quote from Chrono Ranger. What in tarnation? Well, now, that's just downright uncharitable. OblivAeon deals each target in the game, so both zones, add 2 melee damage and 2 sonic damage. In both battle zones, destroy 2 environment cards. Alright, let us, well, we'll start with the heroes, because everybody's going to get hit. Okay, Stuntman, yeah, unfortunately, he's a nemesis, so that's actually going to be 3 melee and 3 sonic damage. He has nothing that's going to help, so he's going to take a total of 6, leaving him at 11. Next up, okay, Omnitron X. We're going to have the damage hit Omnitron first. That's going to be 2 rerouted to Arataki, so that's 1. Then the second 2 rerouted to Arataki again, so that's another 1, leaving her at 4. Then she gets hit with it, again just for 1 each, because she can soak up extra damage. Yeah, that's it for Hero 2. Now Tachyon. Tachyon, again, just going to take a straight 2 and 2 for 4, leaving her at 24 total already. Now on to environment and villain targets. Okay, the charging Triceratops, it reduces damage by 1, so it's only going to take a couple. Faultless, again, nemesis, so they are actually going to take 6 total. Yeah, and it's 3 and 3. If the card would be dealt an even amount of damage, reduce it by 1. It's not even, it's 3 and 3 separately. That's going to leave at 16. Now on to Zone 2. The Zorm is, yeah, the Zorm is going to go away because that'll be 2 and 2, and it only had 4 left, so there it goes. Empyreon is going to take 4 total, first time. Okay, we'll do him last because he's going to do damage to everybody else as well. Instead, Sanction first. We have a Nemesis effect. So that's again going to be a total of 6 rather than 4. Okay, no effect from just being hurt. Then we're going to do a total of 4 damage. Technically it would be the 2, it would do 1 to everything and then 2, but that's not going to make much of a difference. So we'll just do the 4 right away. 5, 6. Right, beating Empyreon at 15, 16, 17, 18. Not bad. And of course, OblivAeon doesn't take any damage from himself. Right, first time this card is dealt damage each turn, it deals each target. This will only be in this zone though. 1 energy damage, so 1 to itself. 1 to Sanction. 1 away from OblivAeon. And 1 to Stuntman. Omnitron X and Arataki do not take damage thanks to Arataki's redirecting. And it's any hero. Duh. Once again, I'm not paying attention. Oh no, I believe I am right, because, okay, no, I thought I got it wrong, but I think I have it right, yeah, in this play area, by which I think they mean hero area 2. Hope I'm not getting that wrong. But yeah, thanks to the redirecting and damage reduction, nothing happens to them. Okay, which just leaves us with one aspect of the Global Devastation card. Got to pop up to our environment. Right, in both battle zones, destroy 2 environment cards. There's nothing left at Champion Studios, so we're just going to get rid of the only 2 cards from Time Cataclysm. And both our environments are completely clear again. So that was OblivAeon's card. Now we just have to do his end of turn effect. Right, now, end of turn, OblivAeon deals all targets, just in Battle Zone 1 though. Battle Zone 2 rather. This time, going to deal all targets 3 damage. Starting with Stuntman, it's actually going to be 4, because of that darn Nemesis effect. Leaving him at 6. Onto Omnitron. We're going to have a hit Omnitron first, so it redirects to Arataki, who lowers it to 2, but that's her last 2 HP, which means, yeah, she is down. This does not go under the card or anything. This just goes into Omnitron X's discard pile to potentially get again later on. But at least Omnitron didn't take any damage. Then the villains in this zone. Okay, Sanction 3 plus 1 for Nemesis does 4. And we get 3 done to Empyreon. He doesn't do that 1 energy damage to all targets because we are on the same turn and he's already been hit this turn. Right, hero targets, well, heroes, at least 1 hero, Stuntman, did take damage from that attack, so we do not need to add tokens to the Inevitable Destruction card. And that wraps up OblivAeon's turn. Now our heroes get to go. Back to Stuntman. Okay, Stuntman is going to stay put so that he can deal with, yeah, so he can hit Omnitron. He could take another mission, because in retrospect I don't know if this was really a good one, because I don't know if I actually want him to move at the end of the turn. Because, yeah, I want him to stay with OblivAeon the whole time. So I could put this back and take the next one on top, although I'm not wild about the next one on top. It's something that will do 3 damage to him at the end of the turn. It turns out it's actually a villain in waiting. So instead of doing anything with the objective cards, we're going to use an incapacitated hero card. One hero may use 1 power now. We're going to say Omnitron X can use his. He's going to do his time shift, reveal the top card of a deck, put it into play or into the trash. And what the heck, let's see if Stuntman has anything useful. It is an ongoing card called L'Embuscade, a reference to his villain name of Ambuscade. And there he is, being all sneaky. Ongoing. Oh, a Blade Battalion soldier gets some dialogue. I know I saw something move over here. Not just another rabbit. No, it's not. It's this guy who's going to beat you about the head. Whenever a non-hero card enters play, which is guaranteed to happen, you may destroy this card. When this card is destroyed, either Stuntman deals 1 target 5 melee damage, all okay, or you use a power. Okay. I think we will probably end up using that sometime during this round. So, on to Stuntman's turn proper. No start of turn effects. I'm going to play a card. Yeah, let's do a dramatic cliffhanger. Ongoing limited. We have a quote from Char, who is one of the prisoners in the block in that environment deck. That's it for you, loudmouth. Your pretty face and flashy tricks ain't going to save you now, and things are not looking good for the Stuntman in that picture. Ongoing limited. At the end of the environment turn, you may destroy this card. When this card is destroyed, you may play a card, use a power, and draw a card in any order. So when the environment turn comes, we can hopefully hit OblivAeon a little bit more. Now, yeah, it is power time. So he's going to deal his 1 irreducible damage to 1 target, and yes, even though there are scions hanging out who are giving us trouble, we need to hit OblivAeon. So that will actually be 2, thanks to the Nemesis effect. Hitting OblivAeon at 154. Boy, this takes a while. Then at the end, we won't go back to his area. Stuntman will just draw a card at the end of his turn. The usual solution, which lets him do a little bit of damage and destroy a card and do a little more damage. Okay, that is Stuntman on to Omnitron X. Right, and something did occur to me related to forgetting about this flipping. When it flipped, yes, sanction. Whenever an objective is flipped in a hero play area, discard the top card of the Scion deck. So, yeah, that should have gone away at the end of last turn as well. Yeah, no effect from getting rid of it. Okay, now Omnitron is going to stay where he is, and we're trying to stay even with the number of Scions in each battle zone. For his special action, I think we are going to retrieve the Atlantean Conduit. At the end of your turn, you may play a card and use a power. We've seen that before. Back in play. Then we are going to... Oh, right. We are at the... That's all the special stuff. Now we're at the proper start of his turn. So his Gaussian Coil Blaster, he will deal up to 3 targets 1 lightning damage each. not going to cut away for just one of each. So we're going to take one off of OblivAeon, one off of Sanction, and one off of Empyreon. Of course, that pesky Empyreon is going to do 1 damage to everybody. So that's another one from OblivAeon, another one from Empyreon himself, and another one from Sanction. I'm going to have to break a 10. 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're whittling them down bit by bit. That is energy damage. Let's just check. No, his ablative coating does not block energy damage, so Omnitron will take 1 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4 ones. Okay, at some point I screwed up on Omnitron's HP, because he should only have 25 maximum. Oi. Okay, I'm going to have to go back and try to figure out. Yeah, how much is he actually supposed to have? Arg. You know what, I bet you he's only supposed to have that much. I will go back and see if I can figure that out. Also, oh wait, yeah, it's Empyreon doing the damage, not Sanction. Doesn't matter. And 1 to Stuntman. We'll finish off Omnitron X's turn, and then I'll see if I can figure out what the heck I did wrong with his HP. So we're going to play a card. I think we're going to play the Bioengineering Beam, because it's the second power he can use. I mean, he has 2 powers now, thanks to Kagura Warfang, but there's nothing he can actually use it against right now. Nothing has HP low enough. So, I'm going to put this into play. Bioengineering Beam. Threat recognized. Deploying appropriate response, which apparently is a great big laser bolt from his face. Ongoing. Power. Destroy an environment card. Omnitron X deals 1 non-hero target 2 energy damage. So we'll put that into play. Now it's time for him to actually use powers. Tell you what, let's go ahead and, yeah, let's do this first. I'm going to use the other one at the end of his turn. Yeah, destroy an environment card. There are no environment cards here to destroy, but we still get to do the second part. We're going to deal 1 non-hero target 2 energy damage. Let's knock OblivAeon down to a nice even 150. Then, he's going to draw a card. And then we hit end of turn. You may draw a card, which he's going to do. Just have a look and see what he's got. Oh, more destructive stuff, and a plasma cannon. And he is going to use his time shift power. Again, because it's been mostly working out for us, we will reveal the top card of Stuntman's deck. One shot. Stuntman deals up to 3 targets 1 projectile damage each. 1 target dealt damage this way deals Stuntman 1 melee damage. Then he deals a target 3 melee damage. Violent escalation. You can't escape. I am coming for you next. J'aurai ta peur. Stuntman in issue 81 of Tome of the Bazaar. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. Yeah, let's... Okay, up to 3 targets, 1 projectile damage each. We'll actually go up to the villains for this. So that will be 2 to Sanction, because of Nemesis. 1 to Empyreon, who has already been hit this turn, so he's not going to spread damage back at all of us. And then, because Nemesis, 2 against OblivAeon. Getting there one tiny bit at a time. Yes, then one target dealt damage this way deals Stuntman 1 melee damage. We're going to pick Empyreon because he's the only one that's not a nemesis, so it'll just do 1 to Stuntman. That leaves him at 4. But he's getting some stuff done, including he now gets to deal any one target 3 melee damage. Guess who he's going to hit? Because it'll be 4 against OblivAeon. Knocking him down even further. So he's now at 1, 25, 35, 4, 143. Step by step. Okay, that was Omnitron X's turn. I have to figure out how healthy he actually is. And next up is Tachyon. Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about with Omnitron's health. He didn't actually get hit at all because they had Arataki the whole time until he got hit by that one. So yeah, he should be at 24. Somehow I thought I had pulled a different token away. So ignore that. Everything's good with him. On to Tachyon. Alright, again, our next hero is not going to move, so we are balanced with Scions and don't get devastation tokens. For the special action, well, yeah, let's get that darn Infinity Cannon back into play. Well, goes into her hand. Can't play it quite yet. Which means I completely... Okay. I'm going to have to go back and fix Omnitron X's turn because I did screw up somewhere that the Atlantean conduit should not have gone into play right away. Alright. I think I know how to fix it. So, well, Tachyon will now play a card, and we're going to play Fleet of Foot. One-shot burst. Each player may draw a card. It's only her, but then she'll get to play a card. And her quote against Friction, "Dude, you are not my nemesis." I do love, do love that. All right, it's going to go into discard. She's going to get to draw a card. And then we are going to play a card. Yeah, we're going to play the cannon so she can start using that right away. Because now it's time for powers. Either draw a card or play an ammo card. Well, she's going to draw one. Got another synaptic interruption, which will be great for redirecting damage. And then we're going to deal 5 energy damage to one target. It's going to fire that big old cannon at Faultless. This is an odd amount of damage, so we do not need to reduce it. So, boom, that goes away. And leaving Faultless at 11. We've almost got that one dealt with. Now back to Tachyon to finish her off, and Tachyon will draw herself one more card. Yeah, we gotta get these bursts played and into her discard so she can save them all up for a really huge wallop at some point. Alright, that concludes Tach's turn. Now, gotta fix what I did with Omnitron. Okay, I can fix this. They should have gone into Omnitron's hand before playing it. I'm going to say I would have played it instead of the bioengineering beam, which power I would not have used, because yeah, I still want to keep having used Stuntman's card, because it was a good card, so I would not have used this power, which means OblivAeon actually gets a couple of HP back over there, and it means it would not have drawn an extra card at the end, which was this one. So we'll just put that back on the desk. On the deck. Okay. I think I've got Omnitron's turn fixed. That is it for our heroes. On to Battle Zone 1 and the Time Cataclysm. Okay, nothing in effect for the Time Cataclysm, so we will play a card. It's a giant mutated specimen with an HP of 5. Anomaly, cockroach. That is an anomalous cockroach, alright. There was an awful chittering as a huge cockroach-like creature emerged from the broken tank. Ah! Unity grumbled. Someone get a shoe. A really big shoe. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals the H-1, so that's 2, targets with the highest HP, 1 toxic damage each. While Tachyon is... oh wait, it's just targets. So it's going to hit Faultless as well. So that's 2 targets. Yeah, we're going to hit the end now, so Tachyon will take 1 damage over there. So will Faultless, and it's an odd amount, so we do not have to reduce it. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Now, we move on to the villain phase. Yes, at the start of the villain turn, if OblivAeon is here, he is not. We don't have to deal with the 10,000 damage. We do, however, have to deal with, at the start of this villain turn, each hero target deals itself 1 psychic damage. Again, Tachyon is the only hero target in the area, so she's going to take 1 more. She is now down to 22. Then we are going to play a Scion card. Certain Fatality. Quote from Captain Cosmic, things look a bit rough and, well, they're quite bad. I don't know that we can go on. 1 shot. Have we had one of these? I can't remember. The Scion with the highest HP deals the hero target with the lowest HP, ouch, 10 irreducible infernal damage. If no targets are destroyed this way, move 1 Scion from the other battle zone to this battle zone. Ugh. Okay. Well, first of all, Tachyon is going to take, ouch, 10 damage, leaving her at 12. That hurt. Nothing was destroyed, so we have to decide which Scion from the other side we want to move over here. I think I'm going to move Empyreon, because I would like to leave the other one over there because it's a nemesis, of course. Maybe I should have both nemesis in the same place so that Stuntman can hurt them both. Of course, Stuntman's going to die real soon, isn't he? No, I think I will leave it... yeah, I'll do Empyreon because... yeah, Stuntman could do a lot of damage to Sanction during the other zone's turn. So, at the end of this villain turn, this card deals each hero target in the play area with the most rewards 3 radiant damage and 1 infernal damage. So we're going to hurt Tachyon again. Alright, so that is going to be 3 radiant damage. Leaving her there. And then 1 infernal damage. So, Tachyon's already down to 8 HP. It's a shame we couldn't get one of her synaptic interruptions, or both of her synaptic interruptions into play. But I really wanted that cannon. Okay, then Empyreon. Select a player with an active hero. Yes. That player may discard a card or destroy one of their non-character cards. If they do neither, then she'd take more damage. Well, she's got a good amount of cards. Let us What to do? Let's get rid of the accelerated assault. She's got a couple of those. And I really want to hold on to... Yeah, I mean, she's got one, and I really want to hold on to the others. Assuming she doesn't die before she has a chance to use them. Okay. So that concludes Zone 1's villain phase. Now on to Zone 2. Okay, it is the Champion Studios' turn. I'm going to play a card, Stunt Double. 8 HP. Let's see, a rather fake-looking legacy. Heroic Actor. The first time any hero target would be dealt damage by a villain target each turn, you may redirect that damage to this card. Ooh. If this card is reduced to 0 or fewer HP, each player discards 2 cards. Ugh. On the other hand, soak up damage for us. And what do we have? Halt, evildoer! The actor bravely stared down the turned scion until an assistant director yelled, "Daniels! You're needed in makeup. Leave that rubber suit alone." I don't think that's a rubber suit, guys. So we're going to give him 8 HP, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it's only the first time a hero target would be dealt damage. So that concludes. We are now at the end of the environment turn. Guess what? It's time for Stuntman to step in again. At the end of the environment turn, you may destroy this card. When it is destroyed, you can play a card, use a power, and draw a card in any order. So let's go back over to his play area and do that. Okay, well, we're going to draw a card first in case it's something lovely for us to play. Well, yeah. You know, yeah, we are going to play. Yeah, it wasn't, I mean, it's an okay card, but we are going to do the usual solution. One shot. Stuntman deals 1 target, 2 melee damage. Destroy an ongoing equipment or environment card. Stuntman deals up to 3 targets, 1 fire damage each. Stuntman says, "Catch your dance partner cigar for me, mon ami. I have an idea." Okay, I am not entirely certain what he is planning there. So, yeah, let's go over to the villains because they're going to take a little bit of damage. First up, he deals 1 target 2 damage. Guess who? 2 and an extra 1 for Nemesis. We're not going to destroy an ongoing equipment or environment card. We don't have any negative ones going. And then deal up to 3 targets, 1 fire damage each. So that's going to be 2 for each one, because they are both Nemesis. 2 to OblivAeon and 2 to Sanction. Then we have drawn a card, played a card, like they say, in any order, and then we're going to use our power, which is going to be dealing 1 target 3 damage, 1 increased by 3 for out of turn order. And yes, once more, OblivAeon going to do 4 against him. And yeah, that wraps up that card. And that wraps up the second environment turn. Now, on to the second villain's turn. Okay, we have no start of turn effects for Sanction, the only thing there. So we are going to play a Scion card, but wait. As that goes into play, we're going to activate Stuntman's L'Embuscade. Whenever a non-hero card enters play, we could have done it before, but we wouldn't have been able to do as many things. Actually, no, it wouldn't have mattered because I'm not going to use a power. I was worried about not being able to use the power twice, but it won't matter because this is going to be better. You may destroy this card. When this card is destroyed, either Stuntman deals one target 5 melee damage or you use a power. We're going to go with the 5 melee damage, which is increased to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And over here, off screen, that's going to leave OblivAeon with 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it's down to 130. We've managed to do 50 damage to him total so far, so we're not doing too bad. However, what happens now? It's an Aeon assault. I think we've seen this. Life, death, consume. Play the top card of the Aeon Men deck. Move any Aeon Man in the other battle zone to this battle zone. Then the Scion with the highest HP deals the hero target with the highest HP X energy damage, where X is the number of Aeon Men here. Well, that's only going to be one. We don't have any others in play. So we got another Aeon Thrall. Do I have... No, gotta go over here to grab 4 tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oop. No others will move. Then Sanction will do the hero target with the highest HP. That will be Omnitron. Well, 1 damage. Pump. Now, I have to recall this. If Omnitron X has dealt 5 or more damage in 1 turn, destroy this card. So I'm just going to put it here. It's taken 1 so far. Hopefully it won't be much more. Alright, that is it for the card. Now, end turn. Yes, at the end of this villain turn, discard the top card of the Scion deck. We're getting... How close are we? Yeah, we still got a little bit to go before Sanction is going to flip. Then this card regains 3 HP, which is unfortunate, but there we go. Boom, boom, and deals the hero target with the lowest HP. Uh-oh. This is bad. 3 energy damage, because that is going to be increased to 4. Because Stuntman is Sanction's nemesis, and that's going to take him out. Yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3, because Stuntman is lowest. Extra 1 for being a nemesis with Sanction, and most likely with a cry of Vive la France, Stuntman is down. Oh, that's too bad. So we're going to get rid of this mission, which, yeah, was a little too tough to do. It was just too awkward, and we are going to clear him out. Otherwise, he didn't actually have any rewards to go back, did he? Nope. And then I'm going to have to grab my iPad, because we need to choose another hero after I add that to the Inevitable Destruction card, putting us up to 9. Alright, who is our replacement? It is going to be... Okay, it can't be Omnitron U, because Omnitron X is in charge. So we'll go to the next one. The Idealist, one of the actual Sentinels team, as an individual hero. Alright, there she is, the Idealist. Again, although it gave me a variant, because I haven't played the base character of this one, I have just gone with the default Void Guard Idealist. Yeah, young woman who can make telekinetic constructs, basically, and her power is Wild Imagination. Draw a card. You may put a fragment from your hand under a concept in play. Okay, I don't know what either of those do. I have not played her at all yet. Now, ongoing concept, ongoing fragment. Yeah, just funny reference. Ongoing limited, one-shot fragment. Okay. Well, let's see what happens with her. She starts with Tony 24, but she's not there for long because we are not quite finished the villain turn yet. Because we still have the Aeon Thrall that just came out. At the end of this villain turn, this card deals the hero target with highest HP, which is in fact her, by a grand total of 1, 2 melee damage. So it's going to take a tiny hit when she first comes out. And I believe that will conclude the final villain turn. And now we will wrap up. Okay, that was a little tricky to get through. I made some mistakes, which I hope I managed to correct. Yeah, well, correctly. We are, oh yeah, we're going to have one of our heroes move from Zone 2 over to Zone 1, because otherwise we'll be outnumbered by Scions there, and that's a bad thing, because more destruction, more devastation builds up on the destruction card. We've got, hold on, let me place those 5 ones with a 5, it looks a little better. Yeah, we're down to 130 on OblivAeon. Can we keep it going? We've actually lost our biggest hitter against OblivAeon now that Stuntman is down. He did a really good job this turn. He managed to get in a whole lot of hits before he went down. Hopefully the rest of our heroes can pull it off. See what happens next time. Thanks very much, everybody, for watching. Thanks for subscribing to the channel and liking the videos. I appreciate it. And we will see you next time for yet another round of Sentinels of the Multiverse versus OblivAeon. So long.